Hiking the Inca Trail sitting high in the Andes Mountains in Peru. The ancient ruins of Machu Picchu have captured the imaginations of travelers ever since they were rediscovered by archaeologist Hiram Bingham in 1911. The name Machu Picchu means "old peak" in the native Incan language, and the site had probably been considered a sacred place since long before the ancient Incas arrived there. The Incas built a ceremonial city on the site that included palaces, temples, storage rooms, baths, and houses, all constructed from heavy blocks of granite fitted precisely together. Although little is known about the activities that took place in the ancient city, it appears that one of its functions was as an astronomical observatory. The so-called Intihuatana stone, located at the site, was used to mark the autumn and spring equinoxes as well as other astronomical events. The spectacular natural setting, the wonders of architectural and engineering skills embodied in the well-preserved buildings, and the mysteries of the ancient culture draw thousands of tourists from around the world every year. The nearest city is Cuzco, about 30 miles away. From there, tourists can take trains and buses to the ruins. A popular route for the more adventurous is to hike along the Inca Trail. The ancient Inca created a network of trails throughout the mountains, some of which are still in existence. The Inca Trail to Machu Picchu, used by hikers today, was likely considered a sacred route in its time, used by travelers making pilgrimages to that ceremonial site. Although the Inca Trail leads to the wonders of Machu Picchu, it offers many marvels of its own. Hikers are treated to magnificent views of glacier-covered peaks above and tropical valleys below in their journey over high mountain passes. Many species of orchids can be seen, as well as all kinds of birds, from tiny hummingbirds to the splendid Andean condor. The Inca Trail also passes by ruins of other ceremonial sites on the way to the grand destination of Machu Picchu. Tourists have been hiking the Inca Trail since the early part of the 20th century, and for much of that time there were no regulations. Hikers could travel when they pleased and camp wherever they chose. However, the trip has become so popular that in 2005, the Peruvian government instituted a set of restrictions on the use of the trail to protect the natural environment and preserve the ruins. No more than 500 people a day are allowed to enter the trail. Because each group that sets out includes guides and porters, the number of tourists entering the trail each day is probably closer to 200. In addition, both tour companies and individual guides must be licensed. There are also legal requirements that pertain to the minimum wage that porters must be paid as well as the maximum weight load they can be required to carry. Fees for trail use help pay for upkeep of the trail and the ruins. All these regulations and fees combine for a more expensive trip, and this has made it a luxury accessible to fewer people. The upside is that the environment and the workers are protected.